think we're on. Let's check if the mic's working. Yeah, there we go. Right, so guys, leave this stream, but enjoy the vibe. So follow the show and support. I'm a fan of partner streamer, 1,000 views. Oh, great! I've just got that message. I don't know if he's watching now, but thank you to Tizzy_boy. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That's actually it's clock. It's yeah. Oh, I'm really happy that you've watched the previous streams, mate. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've literally just started out. So I've actually come on to explain what's happened in part 1 and 2 because I've actually made a stupid mistake of not turning on my past streams. So part 1 and 2 have obviously not recorded and not saved on my profile. So I've just made the stream just to explain what was going on with that. So yeah, basically, for those who've watched my part 1 and part 2 stream of United on Football Manager, I'm just going to go through that because, like I said, I was a stupid idiot and I completely forgot to turn on the past live stream, save past live stream videos for part 1 and 2. So I'm just going to run through that real quick and then we can start and then we can go live tomorrow for part 3 and that will be saved. So yeah, I was stupid that I didn't turn that setting on, but now I know. Thanks to Hammy's Gaming, he actually told me to do that. But yeah, no, thank you, Tizzy, for that comment. I really appreciate it. I've just started out, so yeah, it means a lot, that, mate. Thank you. I hope you're back tomorrow for part 3 of Returning United to Glory because we're going to face Arsenal in the semi-final of the FA Cup tomorrow. So I'm excited for that stream tomorrow. So I hope you tune in to that. We will talk about that a bit later, though. We'll just go through part 1 and 2, what happened in them streams. Like I said, you might have saw them streams, you might not have. But yeah, me being an idiot didn't turn on past live streams, so it's not saved on my profile, so you can't go back and watch it. And I can't go back and watch some streams anymore because they're completely gone now. But part 3 won't be. From now on, I'll be able to go back and watch the streams, so will you guys. But yeah, so, right, I'm going to run through part 1. So basically what happened in part 1, we're just going to have a look here. I'm just going to go on Portal real quick. We'll go Calendar. I'll go to Fixtures. Right, okay, so basically what happened then, in part 1, we just scroll up. So I'll scroll all the way up. I will run you through what happened. So part 1, obviously we played. Oh no, we didn't. This was before I started the stream. So I just don't need to run through this really. We've played friendlies, 1-2, drawn 2. The friendlies, not bad. And we've started the Prem, beat Arsenal 4-1. These were all the tactics. These were all before the tactics. Before I set anything up. And so our first game against Arsenal, that wasn't bad. 4-1 victory. So that was good. But yeah, we lost against Fulham and then we lost against Salford in the Carabao Cup. I can't believe we lost that game. And then, yeah, it was just a win-lose streak from there. And then we'll go down here, and then we're on a bit of a winning streak here. We've got 3 games in a row, 3 Premier League games in a row. Drew to Crystal Palace, and then we were back to normal, winning, draw, 2 losses, draw, win. And then here, this is when we started to get good, January. We had a 4-win streak there. This is when we really start to get the tactics into play. 4-win streak, and then we lost the last 2 games against Arsenal, Fulham. Yeah, and then here, now this is where things got really good in February, as you can see. Won all 4 games in February. One would be in the FA Cup. Fulham beat West Ham, Spurs, and Everton. So yeah, I was really happy with that, with them results. But yeah, like I said, this is just a complete run through of part 1 and 2. This is what I'm just showing all the results from part 1 and 2, because they won't be saved because I didn't bloody turn it on. But it will be turned on now, and I will be publishing my live videos from now on. Obviously, I couldn't before because I didn't bloody turn this setting on. So yeah. But yeah, and then March was also good. I mean, we drew on last one, but then we won the last 3 games. Let's have a look here, and this is where we are now. So this is today, pretty much. So yeah, this was the part 2 today that we did. So yeah, and all this above, I've just explained. This was part 1 that we did with Hammers Gaming yesterday. If you don't know his channel, check him out. Great streamer. He also streams Football Manager. So yeah, the games we did with Hammers was, if we just look up, the first game we did with him. I've gone too far up there. Yeah, first game we did with him was on the derby. So that's when we first proper started the stream. So this was part 1. So all these, obviously, I just explained that we won, lost some, drew some. Yeah, they're just results, pretty much. We made no signings, so I don't really need to explain anything there. So yeah, but this is where we started here on this result. 2-0 victory against against City. Really, really good start on the part 1, obviously. Coming off a win against the Derby, and then we lost to Arsenal, and then lost to Fulham. But they were close games, to be fair. They were on the stream as well. And then the stream actually cut out, because I don't know what happened there. Because obviously this was before I turned the past live stream on and Hammers was published it, so I think something messed up there, it cut out. But it didn't show the last game as the 4-2 Spurs. We won that, and then the stream ended there. And then part 2, this was where it started at part 2, to be honest. We played a lot of games there. We had a big run. Beat West Ham 2-1. We beat Fulham 4-1. Everton 4-1. That was to get into the semi-final, I believe, of the FA Cup. We drew to Palace. That was a boring game. This was on today's stream. And then Newcastle, lost to Newcastle 2-1. And then this is when Hammers joined, when we started to win the games. Obviously, we won there on our own, but yeah. Beat Nottingham Forest 1-0, Aston Villa 2-1, Bournemouth 3-0, Sheffield Wednesday 4-1 to go in the semi-final. Oh yeah, sorry, that Fulham game, FA Cup there, that was to go into the quarters. And this was a quarter-final game, 4-1 against Sheffield Wednesday. And then Leeds 4-2. So, and that's when the stream ended. So we've left off on a win, 4-2, on the stream. But yeah, that's just a quick catch up on what happened in part 1 of 2, guys. Like I said, we've we didn't make any signings on part 1 really. We put some offers in. At least I think I did. I can't actually remember, but yeah, that's where we're at. Our next game's Chelsea, which we'll be streaming tomorrow. But I'll just show you some of the signings we've actually made. So these are the signings we made. Restes, probably my best signing. This was on, I think we signed him on part 1. I think we put an offer in. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, we signed him on part 1. And he's just been absolutely amazing for us. You know, he's been a lot better than Lemens. So yeah, that was our first proper signing in part 1. And then today, the part 2, I think. Have a look. To be fair, I've not made that many. I think we've only made 2 signings, to be fair. I'll just scroll down if it lets me. I think this was a part 2 signing as well. We signed this young guy. Oh, not him. Sorry. Joe, he was called. Spanish midfielder, 18. So he's been really good. Setting up them play. We We signed him on part 1, just started playing in part 2, and he's been really well. We played some youngsters as well in some games. Like that FA Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday, that's going to be an easy game. We beat them 4-1, I knew that. That's why we played youngsters, to give them a shot. We played Thwaites in midfield in that game. And we also played Dro as well. Let me have a look. Who else we played? Where do we play there? Pardon me. Oh yeah, we played Ngwashi in the defensive. He had a banging game, to be fair. He defended really well against that game, against Sheffield Wednesday. And there was one more. I think, where's Obi? I think we played Obi. If we can find him. There he is. Chido Obi. Now, he's been absolutely brilliant. He's obviously, he was in the reserve squad already, but he's had 2 goals in 2 games. Because he played 2 games just to give him a chance to, get his rating up. But yeah, he's been really good for me so far. Not necessarily a wonder kid, but he's been, like I said, he's been really good. 18 years old, striker. So we played Obi in the Sheffield Wednesday game, beat them, and he scored in there, in that game, and then he scored in the Leeds game. But yeah, that is pretty much all that's happened in part 1 and 2, just to build you up on that, just to get you back in, just to let you know what's happened, so you're back on track, guys. But yeah, I will now show my next fixtures for what we're going to be streaming tomorrow. Well, today technically it's 22. Let me have a look. Where do we go here? I think it's portal, calendar, and then we'll go fixtures. Yeah, this is where we were first. So obviously, I've shown you all them. We're up to date on all them fixtures. So obviously, the next game, which we'll be streaming today. Saying today, it's 21, 22, sorry. God, I'm getting tired. Is against Chelsea. That's our next game that we'll be playing tomorrow. So we'll be doing, to be fair, I think might be a long stream tomorrow. We might finish the season tomorrow. I mean, we're currently 4th, which I'll show in a second. Yeah, so after Chelsea, we play Brentford. Should be an easy win. And then this is a big game, guys. Oh, it keeps jumping up one. I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps doing. That's the Xbox version. Oh, I've gone off it. Let's go back on it. This is better actually. Yeah. Yeah. So that's our next game against Chelsea, and then we've got Brentford. Just 3 days after that. Oh yeah, it's a Wednesday. Premier League. That's a weird day. But yeah, this is the game, guys. This is the game I'm looking forward to. Can I go more into that? It's being weird on this screen. Yeah, anyway, this is the game I'm looking forward to tomorrow, guys. Obviously, we'll get through Chelsea and Brentford, but this is going to be a cracking game. FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. Now, that is going to be a cracker. With the way we're playing, I am really well, depending on the previous 2 results against Brentford and Chelsea, hopefully we go into that game on a win. We should do after playing Brentford. But yeah, after that FA Cup semi-final, we do have a tough game against Liverpool. I think, is that the last game? No, because that's only 4. So what's after Liverpool? Who do we play after Liverpool? Let's have a look. Yeah, so these are the last 3 pretty easy games. And then, obviously, once them games are finished, it is the end of the season. So who knows where we'll be in the table after them 3. Sunderland, Nottingham Forest, Brighton. 3 easy games to start off, to finish off with. Well, I say that, but but yeah, we'll see how that goes, guys. So that is just pretty much to catch you up on what has happened. Because, like I said, you can't go back and look on the part 1 and 2 videos. We have streamed them, me and Hammers, but maybe the other day I did turn it on. So, yeah, you won't be able to look back on them games. But you will be looking back tomorrow when I record part 3. So they'll be on the channel from then on. But yeah, this is just to catch up on what happened, because obviously you can't look back on part 1 and 2, because them streams don't exist now. So, but yeah, they're pretty much the fixtures that I've covered. Oh, what else do I need to cover? Oh yeah, another thing as well, there was a few players that got injured. There was Fernandez that got injured in part 1. Casemiro got injured part 1. And part 2, Sesko got injured. Shaw got injured as well. And De Ligt got injured, yeah. Quite a lot of players that we got injured, but they're all back now. They're all fit to play, so we're all good with that. Yeah, I don't know what else to go through, really. I think that's pretty much it. Let me just show you the table here really quick. So we are currently 4th, in a solid 4th position with 61 points. Fulham on our ass behind us. So I don't know I don't know if they're going to take over next game. Depends how they play. Like I said, I hope we beat Chelsea. And I hope City... I think City have actually lost their last game. They drew, I think, against Arsenal or some other team. I think they drew against another team. So if we beat Chelsea, I think we go above City and we move into 3rd, which will be really, really good for us. Because then we're in a really good position for the last 4 Premier League games, I think it is. Because, well, excluding the FA Cup. Yeah, if we play really well in that, we could even finish 2nd or 1st, which will be a really good first season for us. So yeah, that is pretty much all that's happened, guys. Just to fill you in on part 1 and 2, I thought I'd make this quick stream. Because part 3 will be streamed tomorrow. And I'll explain tomorrow if you're wondering, oh, why is it called part 3? Where's part 1 and 2? I'll obviously just explain what I have now, or you can go back on my channel and just, it'll be on here anyway. I'll publish this after I've finished the stream. And you can, obviously, the answer will be here as I'm speaking. So yeah, that's pretty much part 1 and 2 in a nutshell. Obviously, we can't replay the games. I can't show you the content, the footage, because it's already been done and the streams are gone now. I was just an idiot not to turn on the past live streams. But yeah, that's 1 and 2 in a nutshell, part 1 and 2. Part 3 will be recorded tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I'm looking around 2 o'clock, I think. I'll see when Hammers is available, if he wants to join in on the fun. I don't think he'll want to miss out on the FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. So I'm really, really excited for that. But yeah, that is pretty much... Let's see if there's anything else to show you. Go back. Let's have a look. Yeah, even Thwaites played well in that reserve. What else? Obviously, that was the last game we played against Leeds. That was when we finished part 2, but realised I couldn't put it on my channel. Yeah, that was the last game against Leeds. 4-2 we ended on, so it was a good, solid win. Oh God, my voice is going. Need some water. It's because I've been talking. I needed to, because I need to run you through all this. There's a lot to go through. VTech's injured. That's not one of our players, so it's alright. Have a look at the fitness tests. Yeah, we're all good on there. I'll just quickly show as well. That's another one. We're going recruitment focuses. This is what me and Hammers did today. So this was on part 2. So we made a focus called Youngsters, and it basically gave us all possible youngsters to buy, all really good, affordable, well, say some rate, over 60 mil to get. So we made that one, and we also made the worthy players. There's only one in there, and this is the one that we're actually looking at to purchase. We can't afford him yet, he's 81 million, but he would be a great signing. Yeah, in that defensive midfield. And also, as well, Casemiro wants to leave the club. So we're letting him go at the end of the season, but we've already got a signing for him. Let me just show you that real quick. Mark Guehi. So he will be replacing Maguire. And I'm sad to see Maguire go because he has been a really good player and he's a true United player, but look at the stats, 4-star. You know, he's going to be a great replacement for Maguire and probably even, well, yeah, definitely even better. So he is. We've got that signing done. That deal's done. He will be coming to the squad next season once we finish this season, obviously. So I'm really looking forward to getting him in the squad. Maguire will be gone, obviously, so he will be playing instead of Maguire in Maguire's position. But I'm really excited to start playing Guehi in the next new season. So yeah, that's where we're at so far, guys. And these are all the shortlisted players. Oh yeah, as well. I've messed up on Diogo Costa. It's all right now because we've got Restes, and he's been a really good keeper for us. He was the next keeper I was going to buy after Costa. So we messed up on buying him because we ended up accidentally putting him on. What was it? We made an offer, and we accidentally put him on 200. I think it was £500,000 a week. So yeah, if you watched that stream, part 1, I think that was, Hammers just said, "What a dickhead! Why'd you do that?" I didn't know what I was doing at this point. He showed me a lot, to be fair. So props to him. So yeah, that's why we put 500k and we had to agree with it because we already offered the contract. So I just cancelled it and obviously didn't buy him. So we messed up on that signing. But of course we did get. Where is he? Where is he? Senior. Where is he? Of course we did get this. We got this guy though, Restes, instead of Diogo Costa. And to be fair, I'm really happy with this. I'm glad I got Restes. He might have even been better than Costa. Probably not, but you know, at least we got a good signing in the end out of that mistake I made with Costa. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much. You've pretty much filled in on part 1 and 2. So obviously I'll publish this, and if you come in my stream tomorrow and wonder where's part 1 and 2, you can go back on my channel, and I'll explain it in the stream tomorrow, guys, as well. You can go back on the channel, and obviously this will be the answer where part 1 and 2 is. Idiot here didn't record them, or didn't save them. Sorry, turn on the setting. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream here, guys. Hopefully I will see many of you in tomorrow's stream, part 3. We will be finishing the league tomorrow and playing the FA Cup semi-final and the final. Forgot about that as well. Obviously, if we beat Arsenal, which I'm hoping. So it's a big, big day tomorrow. So we're going to be playing Arsenal. If we beat them, possibly play an FA Cup semi-final and final and finish the league. We'll definitely finish the league tomorrow, but question is, do we win the FA Cup? And where will we be on the table? We'll find out tomorrow, guys. Right, okay. We'll end the stream there. Hope to see you guys in tomorrow. I actually wait for tomorrow. It's going to be so, so great. But, yeah, guys. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, many of you will be in. And this is just, like I say, this is just to catch up on part 1 and 2. As them videos have gone now. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.